What is up, my friends? Welcome to another Monday video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We got a brew here for you. Kaladesh Remastered has hit Magic Arena, and it's Kaladesh all over again. Of course, Aether Vault and Kaladesh being mushed into one remastered set, just like Amonkhet Remastered was. And why? Historic. That's why. And we're gonna add most of the cards from Kaladesh to Historic. I see my article on CoolStuffInc.com from last week. I go over the cards that were added and not added, but a lot of artifact shenanigans here in Kaladesh. And Metalwork Colossus returns. This is a deck that I pulled off of Will Pulliam's Twitter because I'm a net decker, and Will's been working on this deck, and it's quite interesting. Metalwork Colossus, 11 mana, 10/10. Spell cost X less to cast, where X is the total converted mana cost of non-creature artifacts you control. So put enough junk in play, this thing will be free. That's pretty awesome. But this deck kind of goes beyond that. This is sort of like an artifact-y, combo-y deck with a lot of things going on. A lot of big engine pieces aside from just the Colossus. We have Mystic Forge, probably the most important card in the deck. 4-mana artifact, basically experimental frenzy for artifacts and colorless cards. You can look at the top card of your library. You can cast artifacts and colorless cards from the top of your library, and you can pay 1 life to clear the top card of your library. That's going to be important. That's going to be important because our other big card here is Paradox Engine, which is a 5-mana legendary artifact. It says whenever you cast a spell, you untap all non-land permanents you control. So when you put that alongside Mystic Forge and a bunch of artifact mana, you get into a game state where you're often just playing your entire deck. You can play an artifact, untap your Guardian Idol and your Hedron Archives, play an artifact, Mystic Forge top card, find another artifact, and just keep going. And of course, cards like Mind Stone and Hedron Archive can draw cards as well, so it can Chromatic Sphere, so you can kind of keep the ball rolling. So that's our core. You know, we can also just drop 10/10s, but our core is to kind of get this engine online of artifact mana, Paradox Engine, and Mystic Forge. A lot of mana here in Mind Stone and Guardian Idol. Of course, Hedron Archive, one of the most important cards in the deck. And that's really it. It's pretty simple. A lot of cool colorless lands here. Inventors Fair is really cool for finding our pieces. You can search for artifacts. A little bit of a white splash here. So you have Shefet Dunes and Aether Hub as our colorless white lands, as well as a plains to support Glass Casket and some sideboard cards so we don't die against the really aggressive decks. But quite the engine here, quite the engine. Sideboard's got a Karn Wishboard. We have Karn, the Great Creator, which can help us find our pieces. We have a Paradox Engine in the board. Aetherflux Reservoir can kill our opponent if we need to kill them through non-combat damage. A couple other answers in there as well. Also really cool, Witch's Oven, because you can sacrifice the Colossus to get 2 artifacts, which can bring the Colossus back. And with an engine in play, you can do that indefinitely, which is really cool. And of course, Glass Casket as our removal spell, and got to interact a little bit sometimes. Sideboard, mostly wish targets, except for 3 timely reinforcements. Mono red, already good. Gains Bomat Courier and a lot of new cards. So Timely is a big pickup for a very low cost. Deck is wild. Deck is crazy. We'll only played a game or two with it, and it's pretty insane. So we're going to see how it goes here. But first, quick word from our sponsor at CoolStuffInc.com.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, match number 1. Let's go first. Looking for a mana accelerator. We don't have a mana rock here. We have two spheres though. I think that this is passable. Obviously, Chromatic Sphere is just going to replace themselves. We have good lands. We have our white sources. I'm going to keep. Maybe a little risky, but lead on the old Hubski. Play Chromatic Sphere and say go. Lightning Bolt Sleeves could be a red deck. Up, it is. All right, so hand is not amazing. That being the case. Radiant Fountain's cool. Do love me some Radiant Fountain. All right, let's just start stacking these. Well, so we drew the Glass Casket. I don't think we're interested in killing this Bomat Courier, though. I'd rather save the casket for Annex or something like that. Robber the Rich. There's many more threatening cards. And if we can survive to the late game, we're going to overcome these cards. We're interested, we're scared about dying early. So we're just going to play Shefet Dunes and play Karn. Play Chromatic Sphere. Just say go. We'll kind of conceal that we have this Radiant Fountain. But they'll want to play it before turn 3 though, in case they have a Rampaging Ferocidon. So Burning Tree Emissary, of course. And carries that. It's a pretty fast clock here. You might need to casket this Karizev. Karizev will also turn on Embercleave next turn, so Mazemind Tome. It's not ideal, but draw. Another Radiant Fountain. So take Karizev, take some power off the board. Ideally, there's no... I guess Ferocidon's kind of... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Casket is definitely an important piece for keeping up with these aggro decks. Question is, what do we do next turn? We can play Karn, but it would probably die. Robber the Rich. That's good. Oh my god. Real good hand from our opponent here. And they're going to steal a Paradox Engine. Sure. Imagine they can't make too much use of that, so... Archive's not bad. That's actually a pretty good draw. We're taking a beating here, but... Radiant Fountains, gained us 4 life already, which is kind of cool. And, his couriers are getting big, too. Oh my god, take it easy. Need my timely reinforcements stat. Top card is a land, sure. Courier. I do love Bowmat Courier. I'm a big Bowmat Courier fan. It's a super cool card. It's often used for evil in these mono red decks, but alright, we're gonna set our stop. I'm not even sure what we're looking for here, honestly. It might just be too far behind. Already beat. They have 5 creatures in play. Alright, we're gonna upkeep Scry. Another Mind Stone. Let's put one of those in the bottom. I think we're dead. I don't think there's any card in our sideboard that saves us. We can give it a look, though, I suppose. For any card that costs 3 in our sideboard that saves us. Probably not. It's also destroy a bunch of cards, too, so... So they're going to Courier in response. So they discard a Chain Whirler and a Hazoret and draw 4 cards. So obviously the Karn turns off the Courier. Alright, well this better be good. We've got a Ratchet Bomb. No. Tormod Crypt. No. Paradox Engine. We can Casket. Cataclysmic Gearhulk. We only have 3 mana, so I guess we're just gonna Casket. We're definitely dead next turn, like for sure, but Casket the Robber of the Rich. Drawing 4 cards is not really where you want your opponent's deck to be. So yeah, time of reinforcement's big. This is also like a Metalwork Colossus matchup. If you can get Colossus down early, the 10-10 can do really good, but didn't really draw that part of our deck this game. Everything attacks me, which means I'm almost assuredly dead. I have Castle in play. I've set on board. It's on board trick. What are you gonna do? Not much anyway, so don't have any choices. All right, so tough first game there. Tough first game. We're gonna board in our Casket and our Timelies, and I think against them we're gonna want to chill on the combo elements. These Paradox Engines can go down. Mazemind Tome also not great. We just put all the engines into the board, honestly. We can always get it with Karn if we need to. Realistically, kind of just need to set up for timely Mystic Forge, just play a few Metalwork Colossus or Colossi. Yeah, we'll save the engines on the board. I think I like that. Let's try this. So we're just looking for fast Metalwork Colossus. It's kind of our goal. And to cast timely reinforcements. Timely, obviously, very, very good against the hands like last game. So you'd hope they don't have a Rampaging Ferocidon. This hand is better. can keep this. Top card land. Don't want that. All right. We have Archive on 3. And there's our Metalwork Colossus. All right, so now we're doing a little better this game. A little better this game for sure. Get our Idol down. Get our Archive down. It's pretty cool that the casket counts for Colossus too. Burning Tree Emissary, sure. And Karizev. Okay. I mean, we're just going to play Archive here. It thinks we can't play Archive into Glass Caskets. I probably would do that given the option, but we can't, so it's fine. Metalwork currently costs 5. It's coming down next turn. Karizev, pretty good with Embercleave. It's 2 attackers for only 2 mana. But no 1-drop this game. They have a Braid, which is not ideal, but... Okay, so we've got Karn. Karn isn't really doing too much here. Yeah, nothing in our sideboard that costs 1 is particularly exciting. And we could get like our Ratchet Bomb, but we can't even cast it this turn, so we're just going to cast it. Hit Karizev. And I mean, we could try and trade the Idol for the Emissary. That's really, really bad if it doesn't work, though. So we really need stuff in play. We're just going to say go. Where my timely's at? Chandra Torture Defiance. That's interesting. I feel like you want to go fast against us, not play like a slow card, but add double red and play Harsh Mentor whenever opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land. Wow, that's insanely good against us. Who the hell plays Harsh Mentor? Alright. That makes our life really, really difficult. So we can play Karn. Unfortunately, we don't have a casket in our board. We boarded the last casket in, which I think is correct, but right, let's go get take 2 for each activation. God, that card's insane against us. That couldn't be any better. We can get Sky Sovereign. Sky Sovereign can come into play and kill something next turn, and then we can cast the Metalwork Colossus as well. That's kind of cool. We're taking a bop this turn for sure, but like we get Ratchet Bomb, it just costs 1,000,000 life to activate it, and so on and so forth. So Witch's Oven is interesting, but yeah, we'll just get the Sky Sovereign. Just say go, take a beating this turn. Sky Sovereign will reduce the cost of Colossus to 2, so if we draw a land, we'll be able to play both of them. We're going to play a Kenra off of Chandra. Chandra's also at 6, so like Chandra Ultimate's pretty quick. Chandra, one of the big additions to the format. One of the best planeswalkers of all time. Alright, so Karn is dead. This is fine. Karn gaining 4 life here is actually pretty awesome. So
I will be better prepared next time.
Alright, so untap, draw land. Ooh, that's a good land too. That is a good land. We like that land. So we're going to Sky Sovereign. And we're going to kill this Harsh Mentor. And we're going to play Metalwork Colossus. A floating vehicle? I didn't know that worked like that. Play Metalwork Colossus. 10-10, boom, boom. Now I've got 2 pretty serious threats here. I think that if Karn... So they have the Abrade, sure. I think you can Karn the Skyship and attack with it, which is pretty awesome. And attack with it without needing to accrue it, which is kind of cool. So we can attack Chandra next turn. Land, sure. Oh man, they just keep coming. They just won't stop. What's our timely reinforcements? And it's not time of reinforcements. Okay. Are we dead? Close. We can fire up Sky Sovereign, attack Chandra, and kill Robber the Rich. But then we're still dead on board. Because we can't... So we can... Minusing Karn, doesn't... I guess the Idol can block. That's true. I guess the Idol's there to block. Alright, sure. Let's play Karn. Target Sky Sovereign.
There is great power.
It's funny, it's a 5/5 because that's really funny. I didn't realize. I was assuming it'd be a 6/5, but sure. Attack Chandra. Bolt the Robber of the Rich. They have Castle in play. I always said we have Blocker though. All right, so they have Chandra plus 2. I think we're just dead. I don't think it.
Now you've done it.
We'll see. And then we can't sack 2 artifacts to get back Colossus. Because that would be terrible, so we'll just say go. Top card is a Fervent Champion. Just take 2. I mean, not playing Champion means we're probably dead, but fire up the Idol. Oh, we can block. We can block. Oh, they have Ramanap Ruins. Oh, we're dead. Okay, sure. It's hidden. I was looking at the castle, not the Ramanap Ruins. All right, so we're dead. I mean, Time Waste in the board for a reason. It doesn't seem like a great matchup for us, but with Time Waste, it's probably fine. But we kind of just didn't get there. They had a pretty good curve and the Abrade too, and the Harsh Mentor. So not an ideal first match, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, you gotta draw your sideboard cards. Gotta draw your sideboard cards. They drew Abrade and Harsh Mentor. We did not draw Timely Reinforcements. So we'll try it again. Try it again. I think if we knew what they were playing in game 1, we might have shipped the hand. But Rulik. This is someone in the MPL. I actually played a few games before I put my video, and he was playing blue-black control, but now he's playing Luris. So hand's pretty awesome. We can keep this. Alright, so looking at an Auras deck. Sure. Our hand's pretty good, so we draw a 3rd land, but of course Spirit Dance is the best card in their deck. We have like Ratchet Bomb and Blast Zones and stuff too, though, so that's kind of cool. We draw land, also cool. We have our ideal turn 2 play, so no reason to pop our Sphere yet, I don't think. Saram is back. I do love me some Saram. Alright. Probably be Karn for Ratchet Bomb. There's a lot of Karns. Alright. I mean, kind of just playing stuff. I guess we'll like draw a card with Sphere, see what we draw. Oh, that sucks. I should have played the Inventors Fair. I guess I didn't know. Alright, sure. That's an oopsie. Play that, and play this. So next turn we have 4, 5, 6, 7, we have 8 mana next turn. Might just dive his turn. That could be cool. $12, $13, $14, $15. If they have land or we're dead. Alright. I think we're just dead anyway. I don't think we could have a way out of this. Paradox Engine. That's super sweet, but I don't think it helps us. Yeah, if we had 1 more mana. Yeah, it's a lot of power on turn 4. Yeah, we're 1 short on casting Engine plus Archive. So we're just going to play Karn and look on our sideboard and probably concede. If they have Alseed too.
Until you have made
Not sure what we're getting here.
not my grief fuels my mission.
Yep, looks like nothing to me. Alright. Alright, I mean, it's a pretty perfect hand from our opponent. What are you gonna do? So black-white doesn't really have much evasion, so Timely actually seems pretty good against them. Just a lot of blocks. They're probably gonna have Thoughtseize post-board. Probably a similar boarding to mono red. I kind of want to leave one of the caskets in the board to tutor for. Take out 2 Paradox Engine, bring in 3 Timelies. This looks good. Alright. This hand plays. We have an answer to return to Saram or Spirit Dancer, which is their ideal turn 2 play, so start there. Or deck improved a lot because it now has 8 Spirit Dancers. They have Thoughtseize. Alright. We do a Blast Zone, which is nice, so that does help a little bit. But our hand's pretty bad without the casket, so we don't have any real acceleration. Flip the Karn. Alright. Let's make a white. Another Karn, sure. Alright. That's an annoying one. So Grafdigger's Cage looks weird against us. It turns off Mystic Forge. You just can't play cards from your library. So heads up sideboarding there. We do have this Blast Zone just chilling, so that's kind of cool. I'll just pop a Sphere. Radiant Fountain, okay. Void, alright. A lot of lands, Because they have Thoughtseize all our spells, I guess, but Blast Zone should be pretty clutch here. There's a Saram. And a Mystic Forge. So just gonna take the Saram here. We can't let them untap with Saram in play. I mean, you can play Forge to set up for when we kill the cage, but yeah, so I guess we get a hub there and save a life. But Spirit Dancer, sure, the better Saram. Another Void, okay. Metalwork Colossus. We currently have, I think that's cool. Playing Forge this turn. Next turn is just going to be our Blast Zone, blow up the cage turn. And then try and get some Forging done. And also they play any one mana auras here. We'll be able to get those too, so. Another Spirit Dancer, okay. Cartouche of Solidarity, sure. Alright, this top card is another Metalwork Colossus. That's, what does this cost? 5? Alright, I mean, we're not gonna exile the top card here, so we might as well just, nor are we gonna cast it, so we might as well just play Radiant Fountain and say go and pop the Blast on their turn so they can't play more auras. So we'll just say go. Demonic Vigor. Once creature dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Okay. So we're going to draw a million cards here, obviously, but Not much you can really do about that. Cartouche, sure. So they're drawing a bunch of cards here, but we're gonna kill all these enchantments with the blast zone. So that part's kind of cool, you know. Or at least removing them from the board. Of course, the problem is that our 10/10 Colossi might not be big enough. So there's always that. All that glitters, sure. And that will shrink down once the blast zone goes off. So kill all the stuff. End up taking 4 total, which isn't that bad. They do have 7 cards in hand, but Hedron Archive is a good start. That is definitely a good place to start. Let's play the Archive. Now our Metalwork Colossus cost 1. Let's forge away the top card of our library. The next top card is a Karn. Alright, I mean, here are 1 mana 10/10s. This is your turn. Karn next turn. What can Karn do next turn? We can get a Paradox Engine, maybe? See if we can, like, go off. Oh my god. No, they're gonna lure us. Okay. Top card is Glass Casket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana currently. So we can't even play Karn and play, I guess we'll just keep playing cards up the top, so sure, let's start here. Idle. So let's take the Spirit Dancer with all the glitters on it. Top card's Idle, sure. Top card's Plains. Let's ship that one. Top card's another Mystic Forge. We could just play Karn. I don't hate just playing Karn here. We have a lot of mana too, so yeah, I think we're just gonna play Karn, and we'll just draw Mystic Forge for turn. There's no reason to play a second Mystic Forge here, I don't think. And we can just play Karn and get an artifact. So let's bash for 1 million. We can't defend Karn. I think it's fine. There's just going to be a tutor and gain life. -3. And might just be Meteor Golem. Like, we can get Paradox Engine. They probably, if he has what? If he has 2 Thoughtseize this game, so not like super likely they have one in hand. They've drawn a lot of cards, but I guess we get Paradox Engine to start trying like really go off. Like, Meteor Golem's a little small ball. Sky Sovereign's too small ball. They're going to play 1 million auras next turn, like an actual million. We could get a casket also. Just get the engine trying to go off next turn. We also could just die here, I guess. That's true. Maybe I should have just left back the Colossus. We're probably just going to die. Yeah, we're definitely just going to die. Yeah, they can easily deal 13 damage with as many cards in their hand. Maybe I screwed up. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Yeah, I definitely screwed up. Obviously, chump blocking with the 10/10 is not very appealing, but we're gonna try and just go off next turn anyway with the Mystic Forge. So anyway, we're not dead. I mean, I feel pretty dead. They're playing lures. We're still alive. Whew. Okay. So infinite cartouches is pretty good for chump blocking my Colossi every turn. So I imagine they kill Karn. We should be able to pretty much go off next turn. We're going to have Paradox Engine and Mystic Forge, which is kind of like the thing. We only have 2 mana rocks, but can find more, of course. Goal being to keep untapping our mana, keep drawing cards with Mystic Forge.
Farewell.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
Thank you for the lesson.
Unless they have Thoughtseize. They have Grafdigger's Cage. Come on, just leave me alone. Oh, what a hateful deck. Grafdigger's Cage, Thoughtseize. It's so rude of our opponents to interact with us in any meaningful way. I don't know if he beats second cage. I don't know if he beats second cage. We definitely would have gone off this turn pretty easily, but they had infinite chump blockers and they turned off our entire engine, which feels terrible. I don't even think there's an artifact in our deck we can search for that matters. So we can get like another Colossi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for engine. Nope, that's not enough. Alright, let's just Inventors Fair, I guess. I guess we could just get a casket and remove their core Spirit Dancer. That would make it difficult for them to kill us next turn. What else do we have here? Forsaken. Or another metal worker. Yeah, I guess it's just casket. Doesn't feel very good. Now our top card is Radiant Fountain. So the question is, can they have enough power pumping to kill us next turn? We're at 11. Chump block with this. They have all the glitters in their graveyard. That's +1 for each thing. This is 5, 6, 7. Yeah, definitely. I'm just attack with 1. You should play another cage too. Spirit Dancer, yeah. Still haven't put a card in the graveyard yet. Yeah, that's really, really big. Only have 1 Blast Zone left in our deck. Might have 2. I don't remember offhand. We have 2 or 3 Blast Zones. Ooh, well, that's lucky. Our top card is Blast Zone. So we found it. We have to sack our archive to draw it. But we can pop it on 1. The problem is we kill all of his stuff, and then what? They just play it all again next turn. I guess we could like start to try and go off. We gotta sacrifice our archive to get the Blast Zone, though. I could wait a turn because they don't know Blast Zone's on top. We do, obviously. We can just chump one of our Colossi. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. So let's play Radiant Fountain. Let's play Paradox Engine. What are you doing? And then we'll play Mystic Forge. I should attacking is bad. I should attack probably actually. Is it all non-land permanents? Yeah, I probably should have attacked. They could have blocked with a Spirit Dancer, but I still should have attacked, I think. All right. Well, that's fine. So, I mean, they have infinite stuff now, but we just chump block Spirit Dancer and then Blast Zone next turn and then try and go off. So they have some way to push through. I mean, they've literally drawn like 2/3 of their deck at this point. So if they have anything cool going on, and the big thing is that the black-white version doesn't really have much evasion for their large creature. They have it, they're going to find it, though, because they're just drawing their entire deck here. So, up they do. All right, sure. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's a lot of thoughts using the Grafdigger's Cages, that's for sure. Not ideal. Not ideal. That second cage, we go off that game and go nuts, but that's okay. We'll try again. Try again. It's a new deck, you know? Adding Saram to your Aura's deck, pretty easy. Adding Bowman Courier to your red deck, pretty easy. Trying to build a Paradox Engine deck, not so easy. So, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, sounds great. Blast Zone is pretty sweet. Maybe try 4 Blast Zones. Card's just so good. Just low opportunity cost. Shefet Dunes, go. Just your classic opening. Forest, go. Sure. Draw Mind Stone also. That's kind of cool. Alright, so Guardian Idol. We got Mystic Forge on 3 here, which is ideal. Llanowar Elves, turn 2. Day late. Buck short. And Urbine Crag. Sure. Alright, so we're just gonna play Radiant Fountain and conceal our Blast Zone here. We're just gonna play Mystic Forge and just get dancing. Top card is Radiant Fountain, sure. I think just drawing Radiant Fountain's fine. I guess we can just exile it. Mammoth. Alright. Attack for 1, sure. Yeah, I think destroying Fountain's fine. So, untap, draw Fountain. Top card's Archive. We'd love to see that. That is awesome. So, we're going to play... Just play the Archive up top. Top card is Zhalfirin Void. We're going to ship that one away. Top card is Glass Casket. Awkward. Awkward. I guess we could have tapped our lands better to prepare for this. But... would have had to play Fountain and leave up a white. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Alright. I guess we'll suck that one up. We could have cast the Casket this turn. That kind of sucks, but... Alright. Let's play land. Play Mind Stone. If they kill us in 22 here, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah, that'd been a really good turn. We could have cast Casket off the top this turn. But that's okay. That's okay. No fetch land. Now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. We can cast the engine next turn and start really going off too. Alright, so Embercleave for 1 million here. That's totally fine. Let's go to 9. We draw. Top card is Mind Stone. Cool. So we're going to play land. Tap all of our artifact mana. and a Radiant Fountain, and play Paradox Engine. Then we're going to play Mindstone off the top, untap all of our stuff. Top card is Metalwork Colossus, awesome. So add a mana, add a mana, add 2 mana, add a mana, play Metalwork for free. Top card is Hedron Archive, and now you can see how we're going to go off here and play our entire deck probably. So Archive off the top. Now our top card is bad, so use the Mystic Forge ability to remove it. A land again, that's okay, that's okay. Add mana. Casket. Untap all of our stuff. And now we can use the Mystic Forge again, which is pretty sweet. Top card is Karn, the Great Creator. We can cast that, so... Can I just QQ here? I'm at a... Yeah, QQ works. So QQ is just a shortcut to tap all your lands. Untap all your stuff. Top card's Chromatic Sphere. Make a bunch of mana. Yeah, that's so much easier. Oh yeah, we're playing everything here. Alright, so everything is very, very tiny, unfortunately. We're going to pop off our top card. It's Chromatic Sphere. So now we're going to go get our Aetherflux Reservoir. And we're going to QQ all our mana. Play that. And then we're going to QQ all our mana. Play Chromatic Sphere. Damage of life. QQ all our mana. Mystic Forge. Then we're going to start drawing with our spheres. Mystic Forge. Play that. QQ all our mana. Play Archive. I guess I could be like stacking this tap to remove the top card, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. QQ all our mana. Kind of stinks when every permanent that's important that I have is confined to this tiny little section right here. Be a little easier if it wasn't, but Aetherflux Reservoir, pay 50, deal 50. Boom. That was cool, right? That was cool. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what we've been waiting for the last hour, basically. So Gruul, bringing Casket, timely. They're gonna have a braids and stuff probably. I imagine we want to like shave down on engine a little bit. And cut the Mazemind Tome. Let me leave a Casket in the board, actually. I think we got a 1 engine, so we have 1 engine in the board. I'm sorry, 1 engine in the main, and we have multiples in the board, because Karn can just go get it once we get things going, but we don't want to draw it early, so... Kind of like this. Gruul not as fast as Mono Red. Their hand was pretty slow that game, obviously, too. But if I had played correctly, it would have had no offense at all. That's how I would have cast the Casket. So, you know, it's a little from here, a little from there. That hand's no good. That hand's no good. Sure, it's better. The Curve. Palette Collector, sure. Yeah, I wish we had more Blast Zones, honestly. Radiant Fountain? We don't need land number 4, so... Or 5. It's a cool card. Zhalfirin Void. Paying 3 and playing Robber the Rich. So they have a much better start this game, that's for sure. The exile land anyway. Sure. So we get to play Guardian Idol. There's our Blast Zone. I mean, like that. Actually, they're going to Robber anyway. Doesn't matter. But I'd rather keep a land on top for Robber anyway. So. And next turn we get to go Archive plus Mindstone. And I'm kind of glad we have the Casket in the board too. So. If we don't just die here, we are taking some pretty big hits. Right, 3, 6, 7, 8. We're probably gonna die next turn. Where my timely's at? We need a 4th timely in the board? Like, all right, play this. Play play this, and pray we don't die. We have a lot of mana next turn if we don't die, so... That's good. That's not Embercleave mana. Second red there probably kills us. So they have 8 power in play, and they draw a Rampaging Frozodon. That is good. That is good. We're going to be at 3 and trying to go off. That is going to be difficult. I think we're a little short here. Let's play Mystic Forge, and our top card is Arca. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, so pretty good hand from our opponent. No timelies, no caskets for us. We get run over on the draw. It's fine. I'll allow it. Timelies are on the board for a reason, you know. We got a draw, but they're on the board for a reason. No timely, but definitely got to keep this one. We each have turn 3 Forge, and we have 5 life from our lands. So, and mine is really good too, actually. So, all right. This thing I can't cast a timely, so we don't want to draw a timely. That's our. Ooh, I think we might want that actually. I guess we're missing artifact mana. Yeah, let's just ship that. We can find that later. That's not a card I want to draw. That's like the later part of the engine. We can just code Karn for it. We need more artifact mana. Pub Collector, sure. Another Void. I want to play these Radiant Fountains before they play Ferocidon, so we're going to play the Fountain. Play Minus Stone. Next turn's Forge. And hope they don't have a Braid. Burning Tree, sure. Yeah, that's the really good draw again. Top card's Mystic Forge, sure. Plains, alright. Fountain Forge. We start still at 20. Our top card is Karn. Oh, they can't steal Karn from us, because if they steal Karn from us, then they can turn all our artifacts off. It's a freaking Stony Silence. So I guess we'll have to Mystic Forge that away, which is really stupid, but... Why does it have that text on it? Just I don't understand. Just the dumbest card. God, they froze it on again too? What a good draw. Top card is Chromatic Sphere, sure. And we have a bunch of lands. This is ridiculous. Alright. I guess we're gonna. If I play the Void to scry away the plains, and our top card's Glass Casket, we can't cast it. So we're just gonna Forge. Blast them. That doesn't really help us either. Okay. Start. We need our top card to be a Glass Casket. Nope, just more lands. Alright, I mean... Kind of a frustrating game. Opponent's got, like, pretty much their ideal draw. And we just draw lands. No timelies, no caskets. But, sure. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I suppose we are not officially dead yet, so we'll keep playing. I'm sure we'll die to any card in their hand, but... I wonder if it could go as far as to play Wrath of God. Because these creature matchups just seem difficult. We haven't drawn any sideboard cards, so like, if we had boarded in Wrath of God instead of Timely, we wouldn't have drawn it anyway. So, that's definitely, you know, a thing, but... Alright. Let's try again. Unless Arena's telling us to stop. Playing more white sources is not ideal. Obviously, our colorless lands are all pretty cool, but you know, all of these so far, both the mono red deck and the Gruul deck has just been like, here's all my cards, and if we had a Wrath, we'd probably be able to win. So. Wow. All right, one mulligan. All right, sounds good. Keep this. I'm going to ship the engine again. I think it's just a card you want a little later on in the process. Rootbound Crag. Aggro is out in full force. Top card, Radiant Fountain. We don't want that because we need spells. We need things to do with our mana. Trail of Crumbs. Okay, never mind. No rule here. Mystic Forge. Awesome. Great draw. I mean, I don't know what we could draw. It's not that we play over Mind Stones. We might want to keep the Chromatic Sphere in play. Right, so now we have, this cost 8. It'll cost 4. Doesn't really help, I suppose, but some sort of Jund sacrifice deck. This should be good for us. Our opponent's up just beating the crap out of us. Shefet Dunes. Alright. Yeah, let's play Mystic Forge. Top cards, Shefet Dunes again. Probably going to ship that one away. Sure. Top card, way back. Top card, Karn, the Great Creator. Not an artifact for Colossus, which is kind of annoying, actually. But we play Karn. We only have 1 mana left over. Maybe we don't want Karn. Or maybe we want to just draw Karn with the Sphere. Yeah, I want to play. I would like to put this Colossus in the battlefield. So let's just do that. So take 1 off Mayhem Devil, which is annoying. Top card's a land again. Sure. Pop a land off. Glass Casket. Love that one. So play Casket. Top card is Sphere. Love it. Let's take the devil here. Colossus currently costs 3. That's perfect. Now it costs 2. Awesome. Now it costs 0. Amazing. That's better, right? Is that better? It looks a little better. We don't get any Colossi down against the bigger decks either. I mean, this game feels positively over, so. Top card's Paradox Engine. Oh, that's insane. Alright, so play Blast Zone. Tap for mana. Tap for mana. Actually, we don't have a. Yeah, we do. Where's our. Didn't we play a. Oh, what's it called last turn? Hedron Archive? I thought we did. We didn't, I guess. Add a mana. Add a mana. Play engine. Actually, I want to have the idol in play first. So when I cast my next spell. Yeah. I don't have mana to play a spell, though. Now play engine. Top card's Inventors Fair. I guess we're just trying to hit a Colossus on top. No, planes. Alright. We just say go here. I don't think we attack. Next turn's gonna be great. It's always next turn, you know? Priest of Forgotten God, sure. Playing the Firstborn. I mean, like, they're gonna kill my Metalwork Colossus, but they're gonna kill all their stuff too. And then realistically, now we can just get the Colossus back by sacrificing like Chromatic Sphere and something else. So that's kind of cool. It's another artifact to play, and it's free, so you get a bunch of mana off it too. I think we're in good shape here. Play a Honker, sure. Top card, Mystic Forge. So let's see here. We're gonna play a land. I think we're gonna start QQing. We're gonna play Mystic Forge. An Archive on top? Wow, that's good. Alright, yeah, we're about to go off here. I guess we'll hold full control. Cast this. That's good. Resolve all. QQ. Full control. Cast this. Resolve all. And they're dead. Yeah, sure. So we're going to play our entire deck there for the most part, which is awesome. So cool, cool, cool. Sacrifice deck, huh? I'm still kind of interested in Timely because I just want to keep us alive. They're probably gonna have Thoughtseize, which is kind of like whatever. But I think we shave like Mazemind Tome Engine for like Timely. How many lands do we have? 8, 12, 16. It's 23 lands. I guess it's fine. I think 2 Timeless is fun. Alright. Hand's good. 2 big payoffs. Cauldron familiar? Sure. We get our casket lined up. Let's get a scry here. Archive is great. We're missing a 2-mana mana rock, but we have the casket to kind of fill the hole, so we just forgot the gods. We're gonna hit that. We could wait until they try to get like a devil or something like that, but priest is gonna be pretty annoying. If they ever play a Colossus, it's gonna be even worse. So another Mystic Forge. All right, let's play Void. Radiant Fountain on the bottom. Casket. Casket's really nice in this deck. It's really cool. It's just like it being an artifact really matters, interacts, affects the board. Now they're going to pay 2. Play Wilt on the Glass Casket. If that's their whole turn, I mean, sure. You know? Another familiar, sure. I mean, like, they're not really clocking us. We should draw their casket anyway. It's fine. Sure. Give me that. Alright, so next turn we have Archive. We have Forge set up too. Undo their attack step. Play Hedron Archive. Oh boy, now we're cooking. All right, so Archive number 2, Mystic Forge. Top card, Mystic Forge. Sure. The only 1-mana artifact we have is Chromatic Sphere. We only have 3 of them. I guess we have 4, 8, 12. We can cast the Colossus, so let's pop this off. Top card's Blast Zone. Sure. They're definitely not drawing too well this game. Obviously, they just kind of draw a bunch of lands, but Grant's pretty good too. It's our 4th Mystic Forge. It's a lot of Mystic Forges. Might just go off here, honestly. Just play Karn and get an engine. Just try and go off. They had an artifact spell they would have killed by a Mystic Forge by now for sure, so I don't have a cheap spell to cast to get things untapped again. I can play Karn, play engine, and then I'm kind of out. Let's tap this Mystic Forge. Top price land. Tilt. Alright. The Karn. Minus. I guess we just get engine. set for next turn. Play land, play engine. They can't even kill Karn, which is kind of cool. Because they just don't have anything, which is obviously fortunate for us, but... Yeah, I mean, they drew really, really badly that game, but our hand was pretty good. Might not have mattered. So, on the board. On the board, finally. Still haven't drawn timely reinforcements. No timelies. No timelies, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Alright. Let's get back to our... Let's keep this winning train going here. Those first few losses are a little tough. Let's go. One more W. I want another W. Deck's super sweet. Probably needs a little tuning, but... Going first. It's keepable. Void. Chromatic Sphere. I don't think I want that. I'm trying to draw a mana rock, if possible. Aether Hub. Fuzzies. Alright. I mean, we have 4 boomers and a 2-mana spell. If we take a 2-mana spell, we still have our boomers. Take a boomer, we still have other boomers. Archive is the most important card, probably. Took a Karn, wow. It means they might have another Thoughtseize. Alright, so Radiant Fountain, Mazemind Tome. Forest. Servant of the Conduit. Top card, Paradox Engine. Don't want that one yet. Well, I thought I set my stop, but I didn't. But I guess drawing a card's better anyway, so... I guess we'll wait to draw, because I guess they Thoughtseize us. So we'll just play... Inventors Fair and say go. I guess we could draw a Chromatic Sphere. Yeah, I'll just draw. Or we have like the cards are in anyway, so just draw a card. Mine's done, sure. Curious to see what their green-black energy deck looks like. I tried to build a deck like this and just didn't really like it. Felt like it was too fair. So next turn is Archive Mindstone, which is pretty sweet. You can also Archive, just draw a card off Tome. They're blue also, so... Sultai Energy, Rogue Refiner. It's old school. Guardian Idol. Just get all the mana in play, I think. We'll probably scry instead. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Okay. Nissa who shakes the world.
In this land, we are all connected. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Mindstone, okay. Metalwork Colossus is a good draw. I feel like they also haven't drawn many Metalwork Colossus, honestly. So we can play a nice Colossi, which is cool. We can Casket. Honestly, maybe just the island. So next turn, one target non-creature artifact, artifact creature. We can attack Karn for attack Nissa for 4. Doesn't really do anything though. So we don't have white. We can't cast the casket. So let's play Mindstone. Now this thing costs 1. We have 1, 2. We have 6 mana. Karn, Colossi. I could go get a Witch's Oven, which is like infinite with the Colossi. Then I can cast the Colossus for free. I can. Let's see. What's his minus? Let's see what we got.
I will defend my ally. True goodness can never be corrupted.
I think I like the oven. Get oven. Play oven. Play Colossus. And we actually still have 1 mana available, which is whatever, I guess. Alright, and say go. I'm not sure what they're like. Maybe they're a Marvel deck? Not sure what their like big energy payoff or big mana payoff for Nissa is. Like the big mana payoffs and energy payoffs don't really like jive too well together. Swamp. They can obviously kill Karn if they want to, which is like kind of fine. I think. I mean, like, maybe we should have prioritized getting a Mystic Sanction. I mean, a Mystic Forge. Maybe the bitch's off is a little too cute. Yeah, I mean, it's a little too cute. I could have just cast the Metalwork Colossus and just gotten a Mystic Forge. That might have been better. We have Inventors Fair in play, right? Alright, fire up a forest, sure.
The land shall conquer you.
Interesting. Not sure what the grift is here is, but I did not see that one coming. Okay. And that makes our Witch's Oven look terrible because I can't sack it because I want it to kill. I want this thing to die too. So I can't sacrifice the Titanate or the thing for 2 foods, which makes the Witch's Oven basically worthless, which is pretty frustrating, but I think it's still correct to let this happen, so alright, I guess. Oh, I don't have Forge in my sideboard, obviously, that's right. Alright, so sure. 8 mana? Maybe a Tomb of Aether, sure. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I mean, we can just get like the stupid Meteor Golem and just kill their Nissa. I think there's a better thing to do than that, though. Top card is another Archive. It's fine, I guess.
You will not threaten this world.
I guess Cataclysmic. No, I have a lot of artifacts in play. Yeah, just get the. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I guess. I can draw a card off my tome also. Can I draw? I draw a card. I can't play Archive and play the thingy, so sure.
I cannot protect you.
Alright, just say go.
I will return.
Alright, they are playing Marvel. Okay. Probably one of my least favorite cards in the history of Magic. Spin the wheel. It could be literally Servant of the Conduit or an Ulamog. If it is the latter, we're going to lose. Oh, look, it's an Ulamog. Great. That's fun. Thanks for playing. I mean, I guess we can sack the Colossus, but we can't beat the Ulamog in play. That's so stupid. This is just such a tilting card. Alright, so we're going to target my Inventors Fair and my Hedron Archive. So we're going to draw a card and then sack the Mazemind Tome and the Archive to my Colossus. We're going to lose our land. And we just can't beat the Ulamog in play probably either, because we don't have enough stuff going on. Oh, maybe we can. Never mind. All right, so we drew Mystic Forge. So we have 4, 5, 6 mana. Alright, I think we're just taking a turn off here. So let's try Marvel. I guess I can't Marvel again, so play Mystic Forge. Top card's a land. Which is fine, I guess. Play that. Say go. Guess they're going to exile our top 20 anyway. Bye-bye cards. What do we lose here? Any important? Alright, take a big bop. Don't want to draw Guardian Idols, so let's sack that. Oh, there's our engine. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. Let's do this QQ. That's 8. Play engine. Play this. Untap our stuff. QQ. Top card is Mystic Forge. We only have 6 mana. Play Mystic Forge. Untap all of our stuff. Mind Stone. Awesome. I think you might be there, folks. That's 9. And now we need to hit the top card. Forsaken Monument. Hello. Let's actually do this right. So full control. And we'll exile the last one we don't want. We are at 5. So we are dying, so we do need to, you know, be a little more careful, I guess. But we have Witch's Oven too, so untap everything. Do that. Let's make a white. Draw Aether Hub. Top card is Plains. Alright, let's play the hub. I shouldn't play that, that was stupid. That's fine though. QQ. Casket. Onto everything. And now we're gaining life for each colorless card too, so QQ. Top. Hold on, I shouldn't QQ yet. Top card. Next card's Metalwork Colossus. Now we QQ. And full control. Cast Colossus. Top card is great. QQ. Full control. Cast Archive. Top card's bad. Exile it. Top card's good. QQ. Eventually they'll find a Karn, right? If all of our Karns are gone, we're dead. 1 Karn, 2 Karns. All our Karns are gone. So we can't win. That is so dumb. So we need Karn to get the Aetherflux Reservoir out of our sideboard. That's unbelievable. We just have like infinite mana and can't win. That's astoundingly frustrating. They hit both of our other 2 cards. Alright, I guess we lose. So we just, once they attack with Ulamog, we just lose. We have no way to stop that, nor do we have a way to win the game this turn. Yeah, Karn's the important part. That's the important piece for sure. I guess the idols can attack. 4 cards. We know all of them. That's bad. No way to push through other stuff, so that's something sick. 12. Yeah, that's kind of stinky. All right, I guess. So we had access to our entire deck, but couldn't win the game because they happened to hit both of our Karns with the Ulamog. It's pretty annoying. All right, just run it back. I think our main deck's fine. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. Like, you can't play a Reservoir in the main decks. You don't, like, need Reservoir to win all the time. Like, we did have 4 12-12s in play. They just happened to have an Ulamog, and we had less than 20 cards in our deck. So, like Reservoir is, like, a really bad draw, just to draw. Okay, opponent's trying to figure out what's going on here. I want to remind them to check out CoolStuffInc.com. There's always a companion article to these videos here. I do a video article every Monday, a written article every Friday. Last Friday's article was all about Big Red control in Standard. And of course, look for the article from last week, all about Kaladesh and the cards that are being added to Historic, the cards that are not being added, Smuggler's Copter, Walking Ballista, and their effect on everything else. Check it out, CoolStuffInc.com. All right. Fine. I guess Karn does turn off Marvel, right? So Karn is really important. So we have no mana rocks here. I mean, we have the casket. Sure, casket's live. I mean, Archive is good if we draw land. Well, unfortunately, that's 6 energy. They have the 1-2-3 curve here. Rejuve land, which is good. So we can Karn, which will stop us from getting marveled. It's like Karn plus. Or we can Archive and just take the risk they just, like, turn 4 Ulamog us. I guess we'll Karn. I guess we're going to make our casket into a creature so we can block and protect Karn. I don't care if we give him back the servant as long as we can keep Karn pretty high. As long as Karn's in play, they can't marble. So, Thoughtseize. Yeah, our hand's pretty beefy. Took the Archive, which is a pretty good choice. Maybe Wilts too. Wow. They are threatening Karn. We draw a land. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we can keep Karn on the battlefield though this turn. We can go get like the boat and kill one of these things, and then just I guess we just gotta hope they don't have it or they miss. Yeah.
My allies are counting on me.
I guess we could get like Sorcerous Spyglass or something. That's like super conservative. You get Spyglass, do nothing else this turn. Karn just dies. Yeah, I'm gonna get the boat. They have Marvel into Ulamog, so be it. Tapping for green. Alright. Does Karn live to fight another day? Five in the pool. This is who shakes the world. Karn does not live to fight another day. But we're not getting Ulamog. And we get the Sky Sovereign too, which is pretty nice.
There is always another
Forsaken Monument. So it's funny though because we can't crew. If we Karn and plus it on the Sky Sovereign, we can't kill the Nissa without bolting a Nissa also. And I can't play Metalwork Colossus. So we're one short. Monument's cool, but it doesn't do anything for us. So I think we gotta just play Karn here. We'll plus kill the land, hurt Nissa, and they can't kill Karn on the backswing. We can attack Karn again. Sucks if we had another land, we could go Monument Colossus crew, which would be awesome. But alright, so Karn plus on Sky Sovereign makes it a 5/5, unfortunately. Attack Nissa, and we're gonna bolt the 3/3. Try and keep our Karn alive. Oh my god, what do they have? Float in the blue.
Let us talk of peace.
I just like float a blue sometimes, you know. All right, they're adding a lot of mana. I mean, can they just cast Ulamog here? This is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have a land drop they can. That's really annoying. Ooh, why are they playing this card? Alright, so they get to kill my Sky Sovereign, which sucks. And then put Karn to 1 here. That's really bad for us.
Behold, nature's true power.
Alright. We draw Hedron Archive. But now they have this thing which destroys an artifact or enchantment whenever it hits. And they can bounce the serve. Oh, it's an elf. Okay. Oh, man. This makes... Oh, now I think it costs 11 again. Oh, my God. Nothing's going right. Why do they have his card? I don't think we can do anything. We just lose an artifact every turn to this card. Maybe I should just kill the Nissa and not kill the 3/3. I wanted to keep the Karn in play, but giving them the extra mana from Nissa might have not been worth it. We did kill a land, so we did constrict their mana that way, but yeah, anything we play now just dies because they're going to attack with this every turn. So that's awful. I don't even think we have a play. We're just dead. Whatever we play just dies. Okay, I guess go. Okay.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Super conservative attack here.
I will endure.
Just Ulamog me. Put me out of my misery. Hit every time. You know you want to. Turn Timber Symbiosis. A pretty cool synergy here with the flip lands and the Aetherworks Marble. And they get a Glint Sleeve Cypher. Okay, that's still good enough. Siphoner is human too, so they can protect their Olga. We can like play this, then tap. Doesn't even do anything. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah, this makes us tap for 2, but it's not actually doing it. Yeah, we're just super dead. We just can't even play anything. All right. It's a pretty tough run. Pretty tough run. It certainly feels like there's a deck here. It does feel like there's something there, but it's definitely not there yet. I will say we did run pretty bad, I think. Against all those aggro opponents, we never drew a timely. We never really had like an early Colossus or Colossi. Definitely not good matchups, but like, you know, we never draw a Sideboard card ever. Like, probably not as bad as it looks. That last match kind of stunk. We like had game 2-1, but they just happened to hit our Karns, which kind of stinks. And then last game, they kind of just wrecked us, I guess. But definitely something cool here. Definitely deck wants more blast zones. Probably the full 4, I would think, to deal with Grafdigger's Cage and things like that. Splashing for Wrath is like a possibility, but it is really hard to play double white. It would require a lot more white lands, which is definitely not ideal. I don't know. These decks are really confusing. I've played a number of these like Paradox Engine decks in Pioneer, and they're just like so hard to figure out the pieces that you want. But definitely a cool one. Definitely a cool brew. Definitely check out Will Pulliam on Twitter. It is Will's deck. Will's been working on it. Probably did better than I have. So, but check it out. See if he has any updates on it. And yeah, I mean, deck's cool. Definitely a really, really cool, cool look at some new cards and new and old. I guess not really new, but they're new to the format cards. Joining some cards already in the format and some actual new cards. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool stuff. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. Check me out every Monday here on YouTube on CoolStuffInc.com and on Friday on CoolStuffInc.com proper for my written article. Use promo code Jim 5% off your order on CoolStuffInc.com. Get a free Goblin token. And check out CoolStuffInc.com for free content every weekday. Also great deals. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. I love you all. See you next week.